Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Technology Explorer. My name is Usman Chaudhary and in this video I am going to design this type of water flow sensor in SolidWorks. Basically I had received a text message on my Facebook page. One of my Facebook friend wants me to make a tutorial on this topic. So keep watching this video till end and I will leave the download link to these files in the description of this video. So if you want to download the files for your practice, you can download them. So let's start. First of all, we have to click on this new button here and then part. And first of all, I will make this part, this black part. So for that, I will start it from making from this pipe. So initially, I will make a solid bar like this by using circle and then draw it on the origin. Now define it and let's say its diameter is 30 millimeter and then go to features tab and extrude it. Extrude it up to 80 millimeter or 100 or 100 millimeters. Now go to reference geometry and then plane. At this moment I am going to create a plane in the mid of both these faces. So first of all select this face as a first reference and then select this face as a second reference. Then press OK button. So at this time I am going to make this cut. You can see here there are many ways to make this type of part or design this part in SolidWorks. I will make it on my own way. So sketch on this plane 1, then make normal 2, draw 2 circles, one like this and the other like this. Define the internal circle, the distance between the circle and the solid part, and it should be 2 millimeter, and then define the outer circle and it should be greater than the solid part. So instead of 30 type 35 millimeter. Now go to features tab and from here select extruded cut command and cut it or drop down these options and from here select mid plane. Type here the distance and it is 60 millimeter. Then press OK button. Now you can hide this plane. So as you can see in the picture, there is a chamfer on this corner, also on this corner. So now go to SolidWorks and then click on this arrow below the fillet command and from here select chamfer. Select this corner and this corner. From here scroll down and type here the distance and it should be 3 millimeter or 2 millimeter. Then press OK button. So next step is that we have to make this box. So initially I will make it solid part. So again go to SolidWorks and then from here click on reference geometry and then plane. Drop down or expand this tree and from here select top plane as a first reference and then type here the distance, offset distance 30 millimeter and press OK button. Now sketch on this plane 2, then make normal 2 by pressing Ctrl+8 key from your keyboard. Draw a center line and start it from origin up to this line. Press escape button. Now click on this arrow in front of rectangle command and from here select center rectangle. Start it from this midpoint like this. So as we can see in the picture, all these lines are equal, so it is a square. Again go to SolidWorks and then press and hold Ctrl key and select both of these lines, make their relation equal. Now again define this line and for 0 millimeter. So you can see our sketch is now fully defined. Now we have to make these slots on all four sides. So for that, select straight slot, zoom in and draw slot like this. Similar slot on this side, again on this side, also for this side. Now press escape button. Select all the slots one by one and make their relation equal. Then define them 5 millimeter. This distance 3 millimeter or 2 millimeter. Now select trim entities command, trim like this. Now press OK button and then go to Features tab and from here select Extruded Boss Base command. Reverse the direction by pressing this button and type here the extrusion length to 5 millimeter. Click on this plane 2 and then hide it. So similarly, we have to make another plane on this side parallel to top plane. So for that, click on reference geometry and then select plane. Expand this tree and then select top plane as a first reference. Flip offset and the offset distance is 30 millimeter. Then press OK button. So now sketch on this plane 3, make normal 2 and then draw a circle like this. Press escape button and then select this center point and the origin, make their relation vertical. Again select this center point and then this center point, make their relation horizontal. Now define the diameter of the circle and it is 26 millimeter. So now we have to extrude it. Go to Features tab and then select Extruded Boss Base command. Double click on this face and then press OK button. Hide this plane 3. So now we have to make holes, these holes. So for that, click on this face and then sketch on it. Make normal 2 and then draw circles like this. Press escape button and then select all these 4 circles, make their relation equal. Then define the diameter 3 mm. Go to Features tab and then select Extruded Cut command. Now double click on this face and then press OK button. So next step is that we have to make this part hollow from inside, just like this. So for that, click on Shell command here, then select all these faces one by one, and then select or check this box, show preview. Here is the shell thickness and it should be 3 millimeters or 2 millimeter. Now press OK button. So next step is that we have to cut threads on both of these sides. For that, sketch on this face, make normal to by pressing Ctrl+8 key and then select this circular edge. Then in the sketch tab, select Convert Entities command. Go to Features tab and from here select Curves, select Helix and Spiral. Reverse the direction by checking this box, and from here define by drop down this option, and from here select height and pitch. Type here height (25 millimeter) and pitch 2. Then press OK button. Again select reference geometry and from here select plane. Select this helix as a first reference and this end point of the helix as a second reference. Press OK button. Now sketch on this plane and then make normal to, zoom in, and from here select polygon. Number of sides are 3 and draw it on the origin like this. Now zoom in and drag this center point on the origin. Now define this size is 2.3 millimeter. Then press this button to save and exit from sketch mode. Hide this plane 4. Go to Features tab and in the Features tab select Swept Cut command. Select this triangle as a profile and the helix as a path. Then press OK button. Hide this helix. So you can see we had threads cut it on this side. So now we have to cut threads on this side, and also we have to cut this extra material. So first of all we have to cut threads and then we will remove the extra material. So sketch on this face and then normal to select this circle, and from here select convert entities. Go to features tab, and from here curves select helix and spiral. So leave the setting as it is and press OK button. Again select reference geometry and then plane. Select this helix and this end point of the helix as a second reference. Press OK button. Now sketch on this plane, make normal to, and draw triangle by using this polygon command. Sides are 3 on the origin, like this. Define it 2.3 millimeter. Save and exit from sketch mode. From features tab, select swept cut command. Select this triangle as a profile and this helix as a path. Then press OK button. Now hide this plane 5. Also hide the helix. Now click on this face and then sketch on it. Make normal to by pressing Ctrl+8 key. Then from here change the shades, and from here select circle and draw it on this center point. Also one circle on this center point, like this. Now you can change the shades again. Then go to features tab and from here select extruded cut command. Double click on this face. So as you can see, the extruded cut direction is in this side. We have to reverse the direction by pressing this button and then press OK button. So next step is that we have to make this part like this. So again sketch on this face, make normal to, and then draw a circle on the on this center point, like this. Then press escape button. From here select rectangle, corner rectangle, and draw it from this point up to this point. Define the diameter of circle and 25 millimeter. Press OK button and then go to features tab. From here select extruded boss face command. Then double click on this face. Press OK button. So now I think we have to increase the diameter of this circle. For that, on the left side expand the boss extrude 5, and from here click on this sketch 13 and edit sketch. Instead of 25, type here 30 millimeter. So now you can see we had created the internal circle of this diameter. Now we have to make a small cut for this seat. Again go to SolidWorks and then sketch on this face, make normal to, and draw another circle on this center point, like this. Now define the diameter of this circle 39 millimeter. Then go to features tab and select extruded cut command. Type here the extrusion length 2 millimeter and press OK button. Now again sketch on this face make normal to and draw a circle like this. Go to Features tab and select Extruded Cut command. Click and drag this arrow like this and press OK button. So next step is that we have to make the propeller. For that, again start from a new part and then select front plane and sketch on it. Draw two circles, define the diameters of both. So internal circle has the diameter of 2 millimeter and external has 5 millimeter. Go to Features tab and then extrude it up to 5 millimeter and press OK button. Now again select this face and then sketch on it. Make normal to and then draw a line. Start it from this quadrant point. Now define the distance from origin up to this point. This distance is 29 divided by 2. Now go to Features tab and select Extruded Bow Space command. From here you can see the thin feature option is automatically checked. So drop down this option and from here select mid plane. Type here the thickness of the wall and it is 2 or 1 millimeter, or instead of 1 it should be 0.5 millimeter. Now rotate the view and then double click on this face. Then press OK button. Go to Features tab again and from here click on this arrow below the linear pattern and from here select circular pattern. Expand this tree and from here select Extrude Thin 1 as the features and faces to be patterned. Then click on this box pattern axis and select this circle. Now type in the quantity 8 and press OK button. So propeller has been designed. Save it. Also save this part. Now rotate the view orientation and then select fillet command. Select this line, also this line. Specify the fillet radius and it should be 8 millimeter and then press OK button. Now start from new assembly and then import both of these parts in the assembly. Click on this cylindrical face and then select mate, then select this cylindrical face and press OK button. Now select this face and this face and press OK button. Again press OK button. Now click on this part and then select change transparency. So we have to increase the length of this propeller. So we can also edit our parts in the assembly. So for that, click on the part that you want to edit and then select edit part. So now select save and continue. Now I want to increase the length of this part, propeller. So for that, expand the propeller part from here and then scroll down. Now click on this post extrude 1 and edit feature. Instead of 5 millimeter, type here 15 millimeter and then press OK button. Now press this button to save and exit from part editing mode. Then click on this button rebuild. Now click on this part and select change transparency. So now we have to change the colors of these parts. So click on the part and then select appearance. From here select body. Select black and press OK button. Now select this part, propeller, and then select from appearance propeller, select white and press OK button. You can also rotate this propeller in the assembly. So this is how we can make this type of part in SolidWorks. I hope you had enjoyed and learned from this video. If you found this video helpful, then make sure to subscribe this YouTube channel. Thanks for watching and sparing time.